Hello, 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 gang. Hey, Tracy. Happy Monday. How is everyone? I hope everybody is good. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. So, y'all already know I am not supposed to be really getting on here this late, but y'all have been texting Mama Magical. Y'all have been calling Mama Magical. Y'all have been asking and asking and asking me. When is you coming back? Y'all, listen, Mama Magical has been so busy, y'all. But thank you guys for continuing to just miss Mama Magical. I don't take that for granted. We are 2 weekends behind, y'all. So I'm gonna try this week to make it up. Y'all know I've been packing and shipping orders out for my new Ocean Conjure Love Condition Oil. You guys have sold me out twice this weekend, child. So I've been having to catch up. So yes, y'all, Mama Magical is back. So I'm gonna try to come on throughout the week. And of course, we still got our weekends, gang. What's up, my magical crew, my late night crew? Hey y'all. Hold on, give me 1 second. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me pin my comments. And then y'all, we can just jump straight into it because I'm already coming on here late, y'all. So we're gonna stay on here as long as my spirits allow me to. They may give me like 30 minutes. So if anybody want to read it, anybody need to check up on anything, we are still at the beginning of the week. We are at the top of the week. You want to check in on your week real quick. Keep in mind these are just donation readings, so we do not go that deep because of timely matters. But we can get a little bit of insight and then go from there, y'all. So any word from spirit is good. Hey, why said we miss you? I miss y'all too. Hey, Brittany. Brittany says, I want to read it. How do I get on the list for tonight? So, Brittany, you can either donate through my Cash App, Apple Pay, or Zelle. All of that is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Or you can do a donation straight through Super Chat here on YouTube. The donations are $25 for 2 questions. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. Okay, let me make sure. I want to make sure I'm on top of my A game tonight because we probably may be moving a little fast. I know y'all miss Mama Magical. So, Tracy, I just got you. And then it looks like why. So, Tracy, you already know what to do, mamas. Put your comment down, your 2 questions, and then why. You are next, my love. Well, I say me and my father. Oh, Lordy. What is going on? Well, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so what's up, my gang? All right, y'all, let me get situated. So we're gonna get to these readings. So Tracy says your first question is, what messages does my ancestors have for me? Okay, Miss Tracy. Let's see what your ancestors want you to know tonight. We pray for good blessings and good news on your behalf. And we pray for spiritual foresight and insight so that you can be aligned with your best life. And we pray for the most relevant information. So let's see what your spirits wants you to know in this moment, in this time, in this space. Oh, okay. Listen, your character is either going to break you or make you. Your character, good morals are going to open up doors for you. Remember, when nobody's watching, somebody's watching, is what your spirit is saying. Spirit is always watching. They want you to be very careful, too, of the companies you keep because your crowd can define you in this season. Unfortunately, from the outside looking in, your company will define you. We know that that's not who you really are on the inside, but from the people that are watching you from afar, because you are being watched this season, they're going to look at your surroundings. They're going to look at who you engage with. They're going to look at your social circle, and they're going to come to some sort of conclusion and assessment off of that. So be very careful, okay? And you just may not have some good people around you. Some people may be untrustworthy. They're just not stable in your life. They may be shaky. Maybe the people around you just cannot help you build and, are aligned with your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. You need to get around like-minded people. That's going to take you very far. But remember, good character goes far. Your character will be in rooms before you even get there, is what Spirit says, by word of mouth, by the way people talk to you. That's called talk about you. That's called reputation. So just keep that in mind, okay? So that is the word from Spirit for you tonight. Okay, so let me pull your second question. Oh, you just had one? All right, my love. Well, sometimes all we need is just that good message to take us far. So I hope that resonated, love. Good luck to you. Hey, my late night crew, all that has just come in. Hey, 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 y'all. I'm so sorry for missing. We is 2 whole weekends behind, but shout out to the ones who checked in on Mama Magical. Those in my Patreon, like I always say, I'm really active over there. So I interact with them every day. So they knew I was okay. But for those that are not in my Patreon, my YouTube family that just don't know what the hell happened to Mama Magical and you took it upon yourself to check on me, I truly appreciate that. You're so welcome, Tracy. Thank you so much for your donation. May it come back to you tenfold, you and your family, your friends, the ones you care and love for. May they all reap the best blessings. So thank you so, so much, my love. And thank you to the ancestors, of course, because it's them, it's not me. Hey, why? Thank you so much for your donation of love. May it come back to you, multiply you and your loved ones. So let's see the most relevant spiritual foresight and insight your spirits have for you tonight. We pray for good news on your behalf. Ooh, some truth finna come out. Spirit says in this season, the truth will set you free. Do not be afraid of truth. So many of us beg for truth. We want truth, but when we get it, it's like a punch to the gut. Spirit says embrace truth in all of its ways. Do you want a beautiful lie or do you want an ugly truth? Is what your spirit is saying. Spirit says the truth will take a burden off you. Once you be able to see things for exactly what they are, your life is going to just like that breath I just made. Your life is going to be so much better. Do not live in darkness. Do not live in any lies. There's no true growth in a lie, is what your spirit says. And also embrace the truth within you. It's not all about the people around you that may be deceptive, but sometimes we lie to ourselves. Try to walk in your truth. Try to walk into your reality. It's so much easier being who we really are, right? It's so much easier being who you truly are, is what your spirit is saying. Speak your truth, own it, and live in it. That's where you'll find growth. That's when you'll find blessings. That's when you'll find people that are truly, truly appreciative of you and they're like minded, right? I always say like minded people, because that's how you grow. And even people that can elevate your mind is the way that you grow too. Sometimes, if our mind is not right, we don't want to be aligning with people who are not right in the head. But we do want to align with people that can elevate our lives, that can get us to that next level. Your spirit says that lies, deception, half truths, all of that is going to keep you in one space in life in this season. So walk it, talk it, speak it is what you need to do when it comes to your truth. And whoever don't like it, they don't like it. And those, the right people that are truly for you, will accept that, will honor your truth. They will respect it and they will want more of it. Okay. So I hope that helps. So your second question is Father's current feelings towards me. I wonder if you and your father need some sort of maybe reconciliation work done. Ooh, oh wow. Okay, the spirit is ready to talk. All my cards and failed. Half of my deck now hit the ground. So this must be serious. And as soon as I said reconciliation work, that's when the cards hit the floor. And look what came out. 2 of Cups reverse. That's you and your father. Y'all need something. Y'all need some work to bring y'all closer, to try to heal the relationship. I know that's what it is. They threw the cards out of my hand when I said that. And then 2 of Cups reverse happened to come out. Your spirits definitely want you to come together. What your mama got to do with this situation? What does your mother have to do with this situation? I'm curious. You and your father need to do some reconciliation work. If he could be on board with that, that would be excellent. Continue to go to counseling. If you're not, go. That is going to be important. You need a mediator, the two of you. Y'all can't do this by yourself. Y'all need some sort of intervention. Someone that is reliable and wise to support the two of you and help you guys come together. You cannot do it by yourself as well. And then I like this because this does talk about ultimately recognition and support from those around you. You do need that, and it is being supported by this Hierophant as well. Your father does, like I've always said, the heart, his intention, he does love you. He does want to be in a relationship. That hasn't changed, but it's some stuff here that's y'all need some help. Point blank period. Y'all are going to need someone to give you an outside perspective. So someone that is unbiased, someone that can help you see things objectively. That's going to be more important because there's too many old wounds, there's too many emotions there for the two of you to try to figure that out by yourself. You need somebody that has fresh eyes on the situation. Nobody's that is tied to the situation in an intimate or personal way. That is what spirit is saying the two of you need. So get not psychological help, but maybe guidance. See some sort of therapist, a psychiatrist, family therapist, and then also I'm telling you, the two of you would definitely benefit from some sort of sweet work or reconciliation work, whatever the spirit says, right? But I hope that helps. I went off on him to protect my mother. Thank you. That's what I said. What do your mom got to do with this? Cause she is all in the mix right now. Y'all need therapy. Y'all can't work it out yourself. Y'all need therapy. Of course, you guys want to take the steps, to heal, to come together. But that is going to be in addition to the guidance of somebody that is going to guide you guys in a healthy fashion. That's going to be important. This is what your spirits are recommending. It's needed. It's been needed. It's past due, boo. Okay. What's up, gang? I see y'all slowly coming in here. Hey, y'all, my late night crew. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you guys for coming. Okay, let's see. Oh, my tax lady. What? Child, my tax lady is texting me this late at night, child. It makes me want to end the live because we don't play when it comes to taxes. Let me see. What is she saying? Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. I had to text my tax lady back. Text my tax lady back. Yeah, I said that right the first time. Okay, y'all. I'm back. Hey, Mother Goose. Hey, Il Magic. Hey, y'all. My late night crew. Okay, where we at? Where we at, y'all? Let me double back and check because I want to make sure we stay on track. Hey, Il Magic, I see you. Okay, so it looks like it's Il Magic, then Classy Queen Tarot. Hey, so that's the next two people that is up next because we did Tracy, we did Y. So Il Magic, let me see if you put your comments in here. Hey, Hawa. Hey, Ramby. So Il Magic, do me a favor, love. You already know the drill. Go ahead and post your two questions. There you go. I seen it. And then Classy Tarot, if you would like to post your two questions, you can go ahead and do that now because you are next and we can just keep going and keep flowing. Hey, Il Magic, how you been, love? Thank you so much for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your family multiply. I hope all is well, all is blessed with you. So, Il Magic's first question is, hi, have my ancestors been contacting me through the music I've been listening to? Ooh, music is a medium for spiritual communication. Spirits, music can open up portals. We already know the beats, the megahertz, all of that is a frequency and it attracts certain types of spirits. Some people, especially, music composers, they actually even go into trance, some of them, and that's where they get their inspiration from. Right. So let's see. This could be very possible, especially if you feel like you're picking up on that. You want to pay attention to that. Let's see. Yes. Look at that. The star, the Aquarius, communication. Yes, 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 they are. But you need to listen to them because you ain't hearing them. It's like you get into your awareness, but you need to pay attention to those messages when they're speaking to you. Look at this angel, look at this divine being, but it's reversed. That means you're not fully getting the message. There's something they're trying to get. They're going to bless you when it comes to music. They're trying to. Also, too, Six of Pentacles reverse can speak in this context of some sort. They're trying to give you something. They're trying to pass down something to you, and they're trying to use music to get to you. So you need to make sure that when you are planning your music, whatever visions you're seeing, whatever colors that are flashing, whatever it is, you need to write that down immediately and pay attention. If you're not in trance state, but as soon as you come out of it, spirit said, because you're going to start going in trance if you haven't yet. This is what your spirits are saying to me, because they're going to be louder and louder. But pay attention because they are choosing your music, which is your expression, your divine inner expression. They're using that to channel to you. So pay attention. Okay, so let's see. Your second question is, what deity? Oh, what you mean by that? I think this is beyond the scope of tarot. What deity are you a child of? I know you got a lot of water spirit. I don't know. Hmm. I don't want to speak out of my scope. I don't want to get out of my lane because I'm not in this lane, but I know instantly spirit says that you got a lot of water spirit. So you need to be careful when you are in water, especially deep water. I don't know why mommy water is coming up. And I don't want to give you too much because I don't know enough about mommy water. But maybe you need to start learning about mommy water because for some reason I feel like that spirit, that energy is connected to you in some way. That's what I would say safely. But you got a lot of water spirits. Mm. Be careful of playing water by music, but if you do, you're going to get a lot of messages that way too. So I hope that helps. Look into Mommy Watson. If anybody knows anything about Mommy Watson, please feel free to put it in the comments to give Ill Magic some context because I can't speak too much on Mommy Watson. Okay. Good luck, Ill Magic. I hope that helps. Okay, let's see. All right, I think it's Classy. Hey, Rampy. Okay, there you go, Classy Queens Tarot. Thank you so much for your donation of love and your patience. May it come back to you and your loved ones multiplied. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So your first question is, will people buy my readings for my Google Ads campaign? Okay, and will I be successful in it? So we'll see. That's two questions in one, but they'll give it to me in this one spread. I know they will. So let's see. Because if they do buy it, you will be successful. More than likely, you have opportunity for success there. Ren, no, you didn't get skipped. It was already some order before you came on. Let's see. Okay, King of Cups. Okay. All right. So your spirit's saying that there is some potential there, right? However, you have the full card in the middle reverse. So that looks like there's could be some sort of, you may in the beginning, it may be hard. You may have some obstacles in the beginning. You may even have to be creative with your Google ad. Think about tarot. This industry is huge. It's wide, it's all outside. There are thousands and billions and trillions of tarot readings. How are you going to stand out in that crowd? What will be so special about you that they will want to come to you? These are the things you need to think of and put that into your creativity so you can stand out. So the potential is there. You have King of Cups, you have Page of Cups. You're a very spiritual person. The gift is there. The gift of divination and spiritual communication. You have that. But you're going to have to know too that there is business too. So you got your gift, but there is a business side of this as well. So you may want to work out the logistics with that. You may want to work out the business side of what you're trying to do. Again, ad revenue, all of that is business. See what that is, learn about that, get yourself out there, learn about SEO and all that type of stuff. And then I think you'll do good. But you got to get out there. You got to be seen. Spirit is telling me that's going to be your main thing. So I hope that helps. Okay, so your second question is, what do my ancestors want me to know? Okay, so let's see what they want you to know at this time. Your spirit say too, make sure you being yourself. Don't try to be like nobody else. That's your superpower. Okay, so let's see. They told me make sure I told you that. Hey Keisha. Okay. Your spirits say, be careful. You can look at the devil, reverse. Your spirits are saying, I'm looking at this emperor reverse too in the middle as well. Spirit says there's some habits and some things about yourself that you need to switch up. Only then will you be aligned with your biggest, your greatest self, right? It seems like there's a couple of things about yourself that you need to work out, work on, change, switch up, modify, improve. And spirit says your luck, any type of ill luck you're having right now with this wheel of fortune reverse, spirit says that will reverse for you into good luck. Your past may come back to you. So you want to make sure that anything from the past that needs to be addressed, you might want to try to just address it head up and don't let it come at the most inconvenient time of your life, if that makes sense. Okay. Spirit says, just like the emperor, when he is at his best, he is logical, he is clear minded, he is a person with a plan, and he's just a person of action, right? So don't allow things to linger in your life. You want to address things head up. Okay. It's a saying that I like to go by that we have in my religion is, what's small today is big tomorrow. So you want to handle your things as they come. Spirit does show that too. Any rocky times that you're going through, any struggles right now, that's going to turn around from you. It definitely is. It's showing those chains are broken, but there might be a few little things that, again, you may have to be attentive to in order for you to fully reach your highest potential in this season. Spirit wants you to be in partnership with people, but you need to be very picky and choosy and selective of who those people are, because those people are either going to boost you up or they're going to tear you down or pin you down. So you have to be very, very, um, again, mindful of who you are around too as well. Hmm. You got some issues with your father? Interesting. Spirit says to listen, learn from your lessons. You have to be very careful of karmic energy around you at this time too. A lot of what you're experiencing is from, the result of some decisions that you made in the past, as well. Okay. Listen to your elders, respect elders. That's going to be very important too. Respect all elders, even if they're not right. If you can't respect them, just get yourself from around them, because they can bring karmic energy too. Okay. You say yes, you do. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't even know what I said. What are you saying? Yes, you do too. I'm sorry, y'all. When I get to going, that's the that be spirit. Okay. All right. So give me 1 second because I want to call out the order. Okay, let me heart you, ill magic. Okay, let's see where we at, y'all. All right. Hey, red blues. Okay, I think you are next. Ramby. Yep, you are. So it's Ramby. Oh, I'm sorry. No, Ramby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Actually, it's Red Blues. And then you donate. I mean, you sent your question because you're a part of my magical member. So you sent your questions right after Red Blues. So Red Blues is actually next. Hold on 1 second. Let me see something. Yep, because then it was Classy Queens, Red Blues. Then you Ramby. And then it looks like um let me see between you and Mother Goose. Mother Goose, then Hawaii, and then RKA. So if somebody got that. Somebody, if anybody can write that down. Oh, and then Keisha. I'm sorry. Yes, then Keisha. All right. Thank you. Okay. All right. So now let me go to Red Blues. I don't have a good connection. But that's what it is. If you can mend that relationship with your father, if I don't know the complete circumstances, but Spirit is bringing that to my attention. Something with you and your father, that a conversation, something needs, you need his blessings. That's what I'm gonna say. If you could get to a point where there is mutual respect and understanding, everything takes time. Maybe things may not be, the best, or reach its highest heights. But if you can get a men's made there, Spirit is saying that that will also open the road for you for more blessings. But you have to get the blessings. We need the blessings of our mother, absolutely. But a lot of people forget that we need the blessings for our parents, from both parents as well, because they are the ones who brought us forth into this world. So we need their blessings. Thank you, Brittany. I see you. Okay, guys, let me keep going because I'm already here past my time. Y'all already know I ain't supposed to be on here this late. Okay, Red Blues. Thank you, Red Blues, for your patience and your love donation. May I come back to you and your family multiplied. So, Red Blue says, why are people getting readings about me? How you know people getting readings about you? Did you get this confirmed? Let me look at the energy around this situation. See if people are doing that to you. Curiosity and trying to find out your inner truth, things about you. Mm-hmm. Looks like there is something that's there. Uh-huh. Some of it is nosiness, but a lot of it, but all of it really is nosiness. But it's like they're trying to get some sort of insight about you to try to strategize against you in some sort of way, plan something out. Be very careful. You need to, I don't think this is something that's going to be very harmful to you. I don't see anything like that. But however, if people are able to, that easily spiritually spy on you, quote unquote, then you need to get your protection work up and you need to stay on top of your spiritual maintenance. That's very, very important. No, we can't completely stop people from reading on us because people gonna do what they do. However, you can create a spiritual force field around yourself that may be hard to be penetrated by other people around you. So when they do read on you, they may get confused. That reader may not be able to pick up on nothing because you have a lot of spiritual protection. So keep that in mind, okay? But the main thing is, I don't see anything terrible coming out the situation, at least not at this point. But just, be aware. And so your second question is thinking about going on a solo trip to see family at the end of May. What will be the outcome? Okay, so let's see what the outcome of that trip will be. I'm assuming you are asking about family, the outcome of that family reunion, so to speak, not the actual traveling part. So let's see. This will be a good connection that will bring joy and happiness. This is in, oh, okay. Oh, wow. So this is an interesting spread here. So you got the high priestess reverse and then the death priest. Okay, so it looked like something in this reunion will conjure up some sort of maybe family secret or family mystery or family history that may have been buried that needs to be addressed. So it looks like some stuff is going to be put on the table, which has maybe caused some sort of blockage there. You may not even be aware of what this thing is just yet. But something about, you got this high priestess. So when she's reversed, some things is getting ready to come out that maybe was hidden in the background. But the death card, whatever this thing is, it has come. It's like it's blocking something within the family as a collective, or maybe even you personally, because you don't know this bit of information, whatever it is. However, I love that it comes out with Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups talks about complete satisfactory happiness and success and being content with whatever it is. So whatever it is not going to be like life shattering, but don't be surprised if something comes out. Is your family religious or really spiritual? But anyway, I like the fact that it just ends on a positive note. So that is what matters to me. So good luck with that. Says yes, true. Okay, good luck, my love, and thank you once again. Religious, okay. I don't know why spirit is talking to me like your family is religious, or somebody in your family is really religious, or either really spiritual. He said we are all over the place. It be those, the least family, it be the family members you least expect be into, real heavy spiritual work. Everybody, especially the older members, they're not always so out in the open with what they do. But you got some people in your family that are into spirituality. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so let's see who is next. I believe it is Ramby. Ramby, let me pull your questions up here. Thank you. Shout out to my magical member, Ramby. So anytime you join my magical membership here on YouTube, you always get your first two questions free when I come on live. So let me pull you up here. Okay. Thank you, Keish. Thank you so much for keeping things in order for me. And what's up, my late night crew? Thank you guys for coming here on off hours, off schedule. Mama Magical has missed 2 weeks, y'all. So forgive me, but we are back. Okay, so Ramby says, what I need to know. Straight like, you know what? Your spirits are telling me to go to the premonition. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna need to put this down lower so y'all can see it better. I didn't know it was so high. Okay, so let's see what your spirits want you to know out of this deck. Now remember, this deck speaks its strongest over the next 21 days. Okay, so let's see what they want you to know, the most relevant information. Ooh, okay. Listen, be very careful with what you accept. Witchcraft may come to you from a so-called gift or offering. Somebody may give you something and it can make you sick. Please be careful, okay? Especially if they try to coerce you with money. But as it relates to money, since it's reversed, you may have some challenges with money and prosperity if you don't make good sound decisions, and then you have sick here. Okay, so really be careful of your health. But again, be careful of taking or receiving something from someone that could have witchcraft on it, or just something that may energetically throw your spirit off. Even if it seems like it's the most innocent thing, even money, people can, charm anything, right? Or that's not the word I'm looking for. Bewitched is not the word I'm looking for neither. Maybe it is charm. I'm just not saying it in the right context. But just be very careful, because I'll say this: people know how to juju about anything if they know what they're doing. Okay. All right. So the next question is, what surrounds the major I chose after dropping out? Okay, what surrounds the major I chose after dropped out of nursing school? My advisor wants me to take a minor, but I'm tired. I just want to graduate this fall. Hang in there, my love. I know college is not easy. Okay, so you want to know. Okay, let me know what you mean by that, because I'm not sure if I'm understanding it the way you want me to. So, give me a little bit more about that. Are you asking, so did you choose a new major and you kind of want to know the energy behind your choice, if you made the right choice, or exactly are you asking? I just want to make sure before I pull the cards. I need clarity. So, what surrounds the major that you chose, right? You chose a new major after you dropped out of nursing. Okay, got you. All right, so let's see the energy around your choice. Let's see if this is a good choice that will help you to bring success and reach your goal of graduating this fall. Okay, let's see. Absolutely. So Spirit says it does show that you chose a new beginning, which is the Fool, which can be successful for you. Now, this beginning is not going to come without its own challenges and stress. Okay, I'm gonna let you know right now, it's not going to be sweet just because you chose to switch your major. However, I am seeing success here for you. Okay, Spirit says first of all, you need to trust the choice that you made. You want to bless your choice that you made, being confident of it, right? Seeing yourself graduating, being 100% full of faith as relates to the now chosen path, because you don't want to cross your own path and allow your mind to be your reality if your mind is being negative and uncertain about it. Okay, so that's what spirit is saying here as well. Spirit is also reflecting about the instability of your past choice, which was nursing. Presently, with the present, you are doing well. The fool is confirming that as well. But spirit says you need to trust yourself a little bit more too. Okay, and continue to make good decisions as it relates to your academics moving forward. Spirit says as well, continue to talk to your advisor, listen to the advice of your advisor, because they are qualified to give you that advice, obviously. But it looks like the choice you made, you got your spirit's blessing. Now, how you go from here is totally up to you and your choices, but you have their blessing for the choice that you chose. So don't worry about that much. You made the right decision, at least by spirit. Okay. Good luck. Girl, you're gonna be walking across that stage with that cap and gown. Hey, Erica. So if you would like to donate for a reading, it's $25 for 2 questions. You can donate here in the super chat on YouTube, or you can donate through Apple Pay, Zelle, or Cash App. And all of that information is scrolling at the bottom. You're so welcome, Ramby. Anytime, my love. Okay, Keisha. Where you at, girl? Where your 2 questions at? Okay, I see it. I see you. Okay, what's coming in the next 30 days? Oh, okay, Miss. I know that's right. Keisha love me to read knuckle bones, and I sure love to read them. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what's coming for you the next 30 days. The energy that will be most impactful. Oh, it's a lot. It looks like a lot of things is going to be moving out the way to make way. This in the next 30 days, you need to make it your priority to get rid of things that are no longer of use, get rid of things that weigh you down, and be okay with letting go. The more you let go, the more your blessings will increase and flow, is what your spirits is saying. You need to be okay for separating. A lot of separation is going to bring you happiness and stability. Spirit says the more you separate, the more luck that you will have. A lot of times we block our own blessings by holding on to stuff that we no longer need in our life, no matter what category that falls under. A lot of purging, releasing, letting go. Going with the ebb and flow of life is what Spirit is saying. Holding on to things that no longer serve you and your highest good and your goals will only derail you from those goals. A lot of good luck, a lot of stability. Spirit is also saying that you need to make sure you're making good decisions. Trust your intuition as well. Be careful of people around you that are deceitful. Some of that may be exposed in the next 30 days, to be okay with disposing those people, okay? So that's going to be very important as well. You want to trust your gut intuition, your instincts, allowing your spirits to guide you, but also balancing that with logic. That's going to be very important, okay? So that's your energy for the next 30 days. And let me pull some playing cards for you. And I got to teach a tarot class in my Patreon tomorrow night, but I'm gonna try to come on here for at least 45 minutes after that, because that's at 7 p.m. Central Time, y'all. So okay, I love this. A lot of overcoming obstacles, a lot of victory is coming for you by way of making commitments. If you can make commitments and stick to them, when you decide that you want to do something, you're going to do it all the way. Give it your 100%. Spirit says a lot of success, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy is going to come from that. You're going to believe in yourself. You're going to be proud of yourself, so on and so forth. So spirit is saying commitments, sticking to what you say you're going to do. A lot of us fail to reach our highest height because we just simply don't have the discipline to stick it through. Spirit says you're going to need that. And then you have this 9 of Hearts here that talks about manifestation, your wishes coming true, your wishes becoming reality only if you make good decisions. Okay. And again, you want to have that balance. As well as it relates to the matters of the heart. Sometimes our emotions make us quit or give up. So you want to make sure that the heart is balanced and it is on one accord with the mind, and you should be good. You should be all good. Good luck, love. Thank you so much for all your support, Keisha. I truly appreciate you. Hey, Christina. All right, so where we at? Brittany. Hey, Brittany. Brittany, I might need you to repost your questions if I can't find you. So, y'all, if anybody has donated already, if you can, just know when I call your name, more than likely I may need you to repost your questions. Because if you get too far back, it's going to take too much time for me to find you. But I found you, Brittany, so you good, love. Okay, so thank you so much, Brittany, for your donation of love. May it be multiplied to you and your loved ones. Thank you so much. So you want to know the energy around this week. So I'm gonna pull premonition because she gets straight to the business. Miss Premonition gets straight to the business. So let's see the energy of the next 7 days that will be most impactful for you and the strongest surrounding you. Be careful of stress, your stress levels, okay? If you're starting to feel like you're taking too much on, if you're starting to feel like you are spread thin, and people are trying to put too much on you, be okay with saying hell no, give it to somebody else. Delegate those tasks to somebody else. Also, if you can alleviate some of your daily stressors, things that you just don't need to deal with, put it to the side. Don't prioritize it at this moment, okay? So that is what Spirit is saying. Relax, pour into yourself this week. Try to find some time to, cancel out the noise, get in a meditative state if you can, if that's what you're into. But just be careful of your stress levels, okay? And also, not just emotionally, but physically too. If you work out and things like that, be careful of that, things that can make the heart race and things of that nature, okay? Be careful of your blood too. Have you had a, hmm, just be careful of your health. It's what relates to stress because what I will say is that sometimes if stress levels are too high, that affects the heart and the brain. Some people can have, high heart rates that are abnormal, hypertension, even strokes, in more severe cases. So be very careful of that. If you're in an area that has a natural disaster, that is prone to natural disasters, hurricanes, so on and so forth, just be watching the weather. If nothing else, don't go out during severe weather. If you can stay in, that's going to be good for you as well. Spirit says that you may have some sort of delayed message this week. If you've been hoping to hear something back, it may not come this week for some reason. However, it can still come within the next 7 to 14 days. So don't try to stress yourself about that either. You may be waiting on some sort of response or something from somebody, and you may not get it as quickly as you want to. Spirit says, don't let that stress you out. It's coming. So I hope that helps. I'm moving during the retrograde, so I can't help but see, your spirits are saying you are stressing out. It's nothing you could do about the retrograde. It's gonna retrograde. It's gonna happen. They've been happening before we got here. They're gonna be happening after we get here. But just be 10 steps ahead of the game. You know what the retrograde do. You know what it does. Of course, you should not. It's not ideal to sign contracts and leases and things like that around next this retrograde because sometimes things can kind of go, definitely unexpected. Sometimes, there could be all kinds of hiccups and contracts and technical difficulties and all of that. So just try to be more on top of it, be more intensive. You may have to be a little bit more thorough, but don't stress because stressing is not going to do anything good. It's just going to make the situation even more terrible. When I know a retrograde is coming, I relax. I promise you, I do this the complete opposite of what everybody else do because I'm not about to let the stress over me. Okay, so okay, it's a lot of planets that retrograde, but the big one is Mercury. Everybody likes to pay attention to. So I'm like, okay, Mercury coming. Okay, let me make sure I back up all my files on my computer. Make sure I watch my communication with other people. Make sure that if any exes come up from the past or any estranged people, I make sure that I curb them. I'm gonna talk. I don't let this stuff stress me out. We've been here too long to continue to allow the same things to stress us out. At this point, we should know the game. Okay, period. We should know the game at this point and how to play it. Okay, so your next question is, will my next business flourish the way I think it will? So let's see if there's potential success here. If there's a strong potential, there's always potential in things, but if there is there a strong potential in prosperity and abundance and success with your next business? Okay, let's see. So yes, yes, you have the sun. I love this. Success, happiness, joy, opportunity, growth, so on and so forth. However, just be prepared that things may not go as you plan them, envision them to. There's going to be something that is going to require you to be flexible. It's going to be something that's going to require you to go back to the drawing board. And that is the people that survive. That can take a hiccup, that can take an offset or a setback and make the most out of it. You may have to be able to pivot. You need to may how you need to know how to be able to like say, hey, listen, I wanted it to go this way, but it didn't. So let's maneuver. Let's do what we got to do to make it happen. So that is what spirit is saying. Also, make sure your spirits are involved in this business. Go to your ancestors, ask them for their blessings, okay? Because they're going to support you. So even though it looks like some roads may close on you, it's going to be your spirits to open those roads back up. And if you don't, I feel like your spirits. I know this is just a quick donation reading, but I can almost bet you need some sort of maybe a road opener. I don't know, a blockbuster or something. I think you need a road opener though. Um, I don't think you need a blockbuster, but I think you maybe need a road opener and hell, maybe followed by a crown of success working. But you got the sun, so that's the main thing. So I hope that helps and good luck on your your ventures. I was going to say adventures, but yeah, your adventures and your ventures because businesses are a hell of a ride, okay? Especially when you are starting them yourself. All right, Brittany, thank you so much, my love. Hope to see you back. Y'all know we normally do this on the weekends, but since I missed 2 weekends in a row, which is Mama Magical being rare form, I had to show my face tonight. And plus, y'all been on my neck. Okay. Where is you at, Mama Magical? Y'all been texting and calling me. All right. You so welcome, Brittany, and thank your ancestors because I am just a vessel. Okay, so where we at? Okay, Hawa. Hey, Hawa. I see you, love. And then it looks like RKA. Wait a minute. Did we do Jennifer? Wait, let me see something. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, yep. So Hawa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's Mother Goose, y'all. Sorry, you didn't put Mother Goose down. That's Jennifer. Jennifer, repost your 2 questions. Jennifer actually donated. Um, before Howard, but then directly after Jennifer, it is Howard. So the order is right still. We just forgot to put Jennifer in there. So I'm glad that I caught that. So Jennifer, then Howard, then RKA, and then Christina. So that is the order. Okay, so we just waiting on Jennifer, and then it's you, Howard. You are up next, love. So let's see. Here you are. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Mother Goose to repost her question. Yeah, because I'm scrolling back and I don't see it. So I'm gonna have to, yeah, Jennifer, do me a favor and repost. Yes, Howard is ready. I know that's right. RKA, you need to be ready too, boo. Because you are coming up right behind her, okay? So we are waiting on Jennifer. That's the order. Oh, Erica, if you want to pay there through my site, you can, but you should be able to do the super chat right here in YouTube. You should see something in the chat box where it says super chat. You should be able to click on that. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Jennifer, for your donation and your love. And may it come back to you and your family multiplied. Thank you so much for your patience. So, Mother Goose 2.0, let's see what your spirits got for you this evening. What is their word of divine wisdom and advice that will keep you aligned with well-being? Okay, so you may get some news if you haven't yet that may not be favorable as relates to finances. Maybe you were getting some sort of support from somewhere financially, and you may that may run out. It may just come to a complete stop or halt. If nothing else, the main message here is that you need to really be on top of your finances. You need to be on top of your money, making good decisions as relates to your money. Okay, money could be slow. It could be you could be coming through some sort of hardship. So as long as you got something put up for rainy days, and again, you have a good sound mind when it comes to financial responsibility and discipline, you will be okay with this. You will be seen through this. You may even be able to avoid this altogether. But Spirit is not saying particularly penny pinch in this season, but again, you just want to have a good budget that works for you, that allows you to still have a little fun in your life because we don't want to not have that. We need to, life is worth living. It's supposed to be enjoyed. Life is supposed to be worth living by enjoyment somehow. But you just want to be very, very careful because it looks like your spirits are saying when it comes to finances, money could get a little bit funny. But again, as long as you make those good decisions, you have a financial plan that you stick to, you should be okay. And don't waste and throw away money, especially on high risk activity. This is not the season to be gambling or putting your money in places that are, not of guarantee or return, and you should be okay. So that's the main thing. You want to be okay. You want to be very careful as it relates to the coins, the bags. That's important. Okay. All right, y'all. And of course, if anybody wants to go deeper with anything that came out tonight, because we can only touch on things because of time, y'all know how to reach out to Mama Magical because we can get deep, deep. Okay. There's always a solution for every challenge and problem. And Mama Magical is very solution based. Ask about Mama Magical. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay. I didn't even see a second question about a new job this year. Maybe that's why they're talking about money because you may be in a transitional period. Okay, so that's when we really need to say when it comes to that transition, when it comes from one job to the next. Unless we have a nice little nest there that can sustain us comfortably. So let's see if you would get a new job this year. Let's see what Spirit has to say about that. Okay, as long as you leave something behind, lots of decision making. Your mind. You stressed about this, girl? Are you stressed? Spirit says absolutely you can get a new job this year. As long as because the one that you're in now may be holding you back and it may actually even be stressful for you now. Your spirit is saying that as long as you do your due diligence and you align yourself with getting a job, again, resumes, reaching out to people, networking, putting your all into your pursuits in new employment. Spirit says absolutely. Absolutely. But whatever this thing is, it cannot be mentally strenuous and you should be okay. If you find that you're having issues or, moving forward, it's always a solution with that. Okay. Mama Magical always got things up her sleeve. So, but yes. Mm-hmm. It's a stressful job thing. Yes, your spirits are very concerned with your mental health, girl. Yeah, you need to get out that job. That job is holding you back too, is what your spirit is saying. You need to cut ties immediately with that job. Now, I'm not saying quit tomorrow, but of course, you need to start getting on top of it now so you can have a very smooth transition into your new employment. But again, your spirits are saying whatever it is, it cannot be mentally weighing on you. It cannot be a stressful job. It should not be a job that requires a lot of mental activity, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. Good luck, my love. Okay, where we at? I think it's Hiowa now, and then RKA. Thank you so much, Mother Goose. I just love your name. No problem. No, my pleasure. We give thanks to the ancestors because it's me. It's not me, it's them. Okay, so Hiowa, thank you so much for your patience, love, your support, and your donation. May it come back to you and your family. So your first question is, what messages does Spirit have for me? Okay, so let's see what they want you to know. Uh-oh, they're telling me to go to the blue deck for you. This is the first time they had me pull out the blue deck tonight. Uh-oh, let's see. Okay. Let's see what they want. Closure. They want you to walk away from something. Spirit says it's time to walk away and close the door behind you. Sometimes closure is no closure at all. Okay. Something an issue with a daughter. Either your daughter, if you don't have one, you are the daughter, or just the feminine energy, or some sort of issue you may have with women. Okay. Closure needs to be had there. Or be open to messages from children too, is what that speaks of as well. Spirit says be careful of the energy of war, tension, and fighting. You want to make sure that you are very patient, you exude intelligence, and you have strategy this year. Okay. That's very, very important. Use your intelligence to get ahead. Spirit says that you are in the season of hard work. However, the harder you work, the less you'll have, the more work you do now, the less you'll have to do later, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Sometimes we have obstacles and challenges there, but there is always victory if we use our heads and we use them, and again, intelligently, with clarity, and you will see things through. Okay. But yeah, the main message here is closure. Something has to end. Something needs to end now. Don't be beating dead horses to death. Okay. If I always say you cannot fit a circle into a square. Don't force it. Okay, your second question is, should I start dating again? I've been hesitant. It might be too soon. Okay, so let's see if your spirits agree with you. Um, Dating it's time, because we always want the blessings from our spirits, or if we don't get the blessings from our ancestors, when as it relates to choosing our potential partner, they could be very disruptive. They will be very disruptive and they will interfere. So let's see. I think I'm gonna talk about that on my podcast. I need to write that down. Spirits and your spouse. I think that's a good thing. It's a good subject to talk about. Have y'all tuned in to my podcast? Mama Magical is back with her podcast. I hope y'all been listening. I post them every Friday in Spotify. I've been posting the link, y'all. All right, your spirits are saying, you know, they want you to, when it comes to love, you have the Page of Cups reverse, right? Healing is needed. There's still some things that need to be addressed as relates to the matters of the heart, okay? Spirit says that there is some vulnerability there about you that can be taken advantage by other people. There could be predators and apex predators smelling blood in the water when it comes to you. So you just want to be very, very mindful of that. Spirit says until you address the things about you, you may have difficulty on your path to love, okay? So we all have things, like I always say, that we can work to improve. That's going to happen into the day we go to the ancestor realm. But your spirits is saying, we kind of want you to continue to work on you this season, and they are going to bring somebody to you, all in divine timing. But you have the strength card reversed, the Page of Cups reversed, and then you have, what is this, child? The Eight of Wands reversed. That can even talk about closed roads too. So just address yourself again, and you'll be okay. And also lean on your spirits and your ancestors. Say, by the way, they do have to approve of your partner. So when that person does come, you have to run it by your spirits and you need to get their blessing. You need to do that with anybody in your life from this point moving forward. You have to do that with anybody that you date. You have to bring them to your altar. You got to bring it to your spirits and they have to approve. Okay. It's so funny because I just said that and then they just confirmed that. So that's crazy. I didn't even ask that either for confirmation. So that lets me know I heard them right. Okay. All right. Good luck, my love, on your pursuits. And thank you to the ancestors. Thank you so much. All right. So let's see. Um, I believe it is RKA next. Yep, RKA Christina. And then I think that's it. I think we caught up after that, y'all. Then I'm gonna have to run up off here because I'm way past the time I'm supposed to be on here. I gotta go. Okay, hey RKA. I'll be on tomorrow night though. I'm gonna try my best after my tarot class and my Patreon family. Okay, RKA, thank you so much for your patience, my love, and always being on point, child. And thank you so much for your donation of love. May you and your family see it multiplied. So your first question is, I ran into my ex-best friend I haven't seen in 2 years. He was my Uber driver. Oh, wow. Talk about awkwardness. What did spirit want me to take from that encounter? Wow, ain't that something? Ace of Cups reverse. Ace of Cups. Did he really hurt you? Ace of Cups reverse. That's interesting that you got that card. So that does address your ex too in this context. Oh, yes, I knew it. I knew it. They said, whatever it is, listen, your blessings are in front of you, not behind. Okay. The spirit says, listen, this person might have really, did a number on you, but you got to move forward. Page of Wands supports new everything in your life right now. Okay. Building with something new. Spirit does show you thinking about it and dwelling on it right here, but just know that it was just an encounter. Okay. Whatever you did take from that situation, take from it, but don't think too deep into it. Your spirits is saying it was not at least that's not how they're giving it to me. It was not some sort of, it was fate for y'all to cross path, but it doesn't mean that this person is supposed to be back in your life because they're making it clear that he is not. So I hope you find some, you know, um, I hope you find some, comfort in that answer, some clarity, some confirmation in that error, in that message, because yeah, they're making it really clear that you made the best decision for it, to move forward. He's an X for a reason. Spirit says that this is not going to be something that is going to be, emotionally fit for you with this person. That's what I'll say. So I hope that helps. Ooh, your spirits made it very clear not to go back to him. I don't know what that person did, but they are saying, hecky no. Heck no. Yes, he was a bad. Ooh, that's okay. That makes sense. Yeah, because your spirits are standing out firm with that one. They say, hell no. It's like they're saying like you can't even be friends with him. That's how loud they were about that. He was emotionally unavailable. Ace of Cups reversed. Yep, that's why. That's why Spirit made me say that. He is emotionally, it's not going to be what you need. Yep, and he's still not going to be that. So that was just have take comfort, and you moving forward was the right thing to do. Okay, so your second question. Imagine you getting in the Uber and you look up and it happened to be your damn ex. I think I would have got out. I don't know. It depends on where I need to go that bad because I don't know if I would have let. I don't know. I don't know. That is crazy. Like, what are the odds? That's how you know that was fate. Because out of all the Uber people in the world, he happened to pick you up. I wonder if he even knew it was you. It was gonna be you in the car. Don't Uber let you see that person's picture though and their name before they come and pick you up? Y'all let me know. I know Lyft does. So your second question is. She said, I was gagged. I would have been gagged too, child. The second question is, would telling upper management about my issues with bad working conditions backfire on me? I can understand your concerns around that because the last thing we want to do in the job is make them feel like we are going to be a liability or a burden in any degree. Let's see. Okay. Sphere says no. Get out your head and tell them. Tell them what you need to know. Page of Swords confirms it. Eight of Swords confirms it, and Six of Swords confirms it reverse. They're not going to fire you. You're not going to go anywhere. But however, they said that is really weighing on you. So you need to communicate this with them, excuse me. But they're saying, just be mindful of your delivery. That's all. Let them know. Don't say it in a way, like you're just, you might leave or walk away, but just say like, hey, I wonder if come with the solution is what Spirit is saying. Don't come with the problem, come with the solution. They will appreciate you for that. When you deal with management, their main thing is solution. Okay. So you come with the solution already made to your issue. Don't make them work it out. Don't make them think about it too much. Then it would look less, burdensome on management. That's what your spirit told me to tell you. Okay, so I hope that helps. Yes, come with the solution already. Like, hey, I'm having, I really like working here. You don't even have to say I really like working here because that sounds too it's too thought about, too thought out, right? But just say, you know what? Or no, you want to sound thought out about it, but just to, you don't have to address that. Just say, hey, this is going on, X, Y, and Z. I'm wondering if we could, if it was okay if I can do this, if it would improve things. It just makes it a little bit easier for me. Or whatever it is, whatever the issue is, and just come solution based, and you should be good. You're so welcome. So I know y'all are not overstepping. If I tell y'all in the comments, listen, I don't know everything. If y'all are picking up, I know I got some really spiritually inclined people here. So if y'all are picking up on stuff, say it. I encourage you to, because that's how spirit works. Spirit may not want me to have the message. They may give it to somebody else in the comments. So you listen to it. So good luck, love. You're gonna be fine. Spirit say stop overthinking it. You have the right to speak up for yourself. And you don't want to work for people that won't be concerned about your well-being in the first place. So if they act like that, then you should know what your next steps should be moving forward. Period. Okay, Christina. Hey, Christina. Thank you so much for your donation of love, your patience. May it come back to you and your family multiplied. And then let's see who we got. Hey Nina. Okay, I see you, Nina. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. So, after Christina, we got Tamara and then we got Nina. Thank you, ladies. You guys can go ahead and post your two questions in the chat. So when I come to you, which will be soon, we could be ready to rock and roll. Okay, Christina. So your first question is going to meet recruiters of a job that I am interested in at an open house on Wednesday. Anything I should do to increase my chances? Okay, so let's just see what Spirit has to say. Okay. Be prepared, be ready, and be organized. Okay. You need to be everything that those recruiters need you to be so you can be the best candidate. You're going to an open house that is already competition right in front of you. So you need to make sure that you stand out, juice that resume up, like I always suggest. Make sure that go through the qualifications and make sure that you actually qualify. And if you can check all those, check all those boxes off, you have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Yep, two of swords. Nothing to worry about. Be you, just be prepared. Okay, you got a lot of swords here. You extra worried about it. And talk to your ancestors before you go and tell them to open up a road for you for success in your endeavors at the job fair. Make sure you light a candle for them and give them something, an offering. That's going to be very important. They are going to walk in that place with you and make sure you come out satisfied. If it is for you, keep that in mind, because if that job, for whatever reason, is not for you, even if you are the best qualified, your spirits will redirect your path. So have a lot of faith that whatever you come out of there with, it was the best route for you, best path for you. You got to have faith, because sometimes what we want is not what we need. We find out in hindsight later on why it was not. He said, I'm a Gemini, I'm sword. Okay, Miss Gemini. Geminis are very, very smart. Y'all are very smart. Y'all are good with conversation and articulation as well. So you got what it takes. Don't psych yourself out. Okay. Hey, light of God. Hey, my love. Mama Magical is a back. But I'm about to get off soon because I'm not supposed to be on here this late. And like I was saying, I missed 2 weeks. And y'all been on me, okay? So I had to get on top of my game with my late night crew. Okay, let's see. Tamara, hey Tamara, thank you so much. I see you. Let me heart you in the Cash App. Thank you so much for your donation of love. May you and your family see it back multiply, and thank you for your patience. So Tamara, let me put you up here. Tamara says, I have a deep and heavy pain that breaks me down concerning my mother. You picked up on it my last donation reading. Messages from spirit revolving that. Wow, it's because you need the blessings of your mother. We will always be connected to our mothers. There's an energetic umbilical cord that can never be severed and it can never be tied. The blessings of our mother is everything. Okay. So let's see there. Let's see what goes. See what your spirits have to say. I got a feeling we're gonna have to, it's up to you, of course. I feel like that's gonna require a deeper reading. But we'll see what we can get on surface level. Issues from the back, issues from the past unaddressed. There's something your mother, when she was growing up, she went through some things. I don't even know if she shared it with you. Mm, there is some conflict there, but it looks like whatever this is, it could be resolved. That's what I like. But certain actions need to be happen between the two of you, between you and your mother, between the two of you to resolve some sort of past conflicts. It could even be something that you don't even know about or 100% aware about. But that's what it is. You said you get a heavy pain that breaks me down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, there's something there that needs to be addressed. Something from the past. Mm. Something that needs to be revised. Something I knew whatever this was, it was gonna be deep. I knew it. I felt it. Spirit told me. Lots of there's some things that need to be worked out between the two of you. And this is not nothing. This is not nothing new. This is deep rooted. That's why you're feeling it. You are feeling your mama's pain about something too. Not to say the two of you don't have things, but it's something with your mother that has, I don't want to say nothing to do with you, but it don't have nothing to do with you, but it's affecting you, so it does. Oh, Christina had a second. Did I? Oh, uh-oh. Let me see. What was Christina's second question? Sorry about that. Did you put it, how did I do that? Let's see. Oh, you okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I see. It was about Saint Expedite. Okay, give me a second. Sorry. How did I do that, Cheryl? How did I do that? Okay, I got you. Oh, weekly guidance. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so let me give Tamara a general. Let me go to the blue deck, and then I got you, Christina. Sorry. Your spirits are telling me to go to the blue deck for you, Tamara. What your spirits have to say. Look at this family. Your spirits talk about your family. It's you and your mom. Something has to be worked through, is what your spirits is saying. They're bringing this to your attention real heavy. And spirits, again, exactly what I saw in the tarot cards. Spirit says that blessings will come out of this. There is still hope and faith there, but you have to keep that strong and alive because it's not going to be easy. Transformation reverse. Whatever this is, these changes, something is shifting that's happening between you and your mom, and it needs to be addressed. You need to go with it, or it can slow things down in your own life. You're already feeling deep pains. So that is when you start feeling physical pain manifesting in your body from spirit, that is something that urgently needs to be addressed. And look at this: birth, rebirth, a cycle will end or begin. Birth, you were born from your mother. Remember, I talked about that energetic umbilical cord that stays there. It never can get severed. It can never it can never be undone. Mm-hmm. A birth and rebirth. This is really deep between you and your mom. Like again, I knew whatever it was going to be deep. That's why your spirits address it again in a whole nother deck. If I were you, just Mama Magical suggestion, I would get a deeper reading on that situation because there's work that needs to be done. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, my love. Good luck to you on everything. Okay, let me get Christina back up here. Christina, oh, you just want weekly guidance? That's all. Okay, so let me pull some premonition cards for you. This will give you some spiritual foresight into the energies of the next 7 days. Then I got to get back to packing up all of these orders, y'all. And then I gotta eat. I'm hungry. Oh, frustration. This car has been coming out so heavy lately. Even for my 7 day weekly forecast for my Patreon collector that I do every Monday. This car fell this week too. A lot of people are stressed this week. Wow. Let me pull one more just because fear. Confrontation, Christina. Be careful of confrontation this week, okay? Arguments and misunderstandings as it relates to communication. And be careful of gossip. Okay, that's going to bring a lot of stress and frustration to your life for sure. Spirit says somebody unwelcome may come up and pop up this week. Okay, or maybe somebody just completely unexpected, expected, because it could happen. This talks about people that may, you know, they could either be uninvited, or again, you just merely was just very shocked by their presence. But Spirit is saying somebody that is unexpected may cross your path this week. Okay. Spirit says be careful of signing contracts this week. If you can avoid it, definitely do it. You may bind yourself to something that you cannot get out of, and you may later on be, regretful of, and it can bring a lot of obstacles, frustration. That card frustration is the main theme this week. It's the one that fell first, and regret. So you want to be very careful, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you got bad news. So the way that I look at this is when I see bad news, that just lets me know that I may get, hear something that's unpleasant to my ears, hear something that I didn't really want to hear. So it's not always something just so severe, deep and dark and dooming. So don't take it like that. You might just say, hey, you plan for something this week and it was a delay on it, or, things just didn't go completely the way you wanted them to. So that's disappointing and frustrating again. That's probably, I'm sure that's where that frustration card is actually stemming from. Some sort of news you may hear that you just could have gone without hearing, if that makes sense. Okay, so you just kind of got to see how that plays out. And just to let you know, the bad news card, that energy is from 7 to 14 days. So if it's not this week, you may hear it next week. Okay. So good luck. Keep the faith. Stay as optimistic as possible. That's how you beat that energy. Don't let it beat you. All right. So where we at? Where are we at? Mm, we did Samira. We have next. Uh-oh. Child, how did that happen? Give me 1 second. Let me take a look at it. Spirit has spoken. It's coming in so strong. I just went to my altar about it and they caught this live app. Wow. Spirit has spoken. Which reading should I book on the site? If I always say the difference between the general and the investigation reading is that the general covers all aspects of your life. And that's beneficial because one part of your life can be indirect, and also directly impacting another part of your life that might not even seem to correlate to you logically. Okay, but that's how spirit works. You can take a hit here and you can feel the negative impact there, if that makes sense. An investigative reading is when you only have one specific concern. You don't give a damn about nothing else that's going on. You just literally want to focus the reading on this one specific concern. And that's all we talk about. So then you can kind of make your choice from there. Okay. It's impact. Oh, but then I would get a general reading. I always suggest a general reading too for people that haven't had a reading in a long time. If you know that you be up on your readings, you check in with your spirits oftenly. I would say then maybe just a quick investigative reading. Sometimes people just want to know what their spirits may want from them. That's an investigative reading too, as well. Yes, but nonetheless, when you facing some obstacles, I would say just read on all of it. Just let's see what the hell is going on. We exposing everything, period. So everything could be addressed in one setting. So, okay, guys, give me 1 second. Hold on, you guys, 1 second, please. Okay, sorry, y'all. I know the screen probably froze because I had to get on. Okay, can y'all see me again? Let me know. Okay. All right, y'all. So where we at? Where are we at? I think it's Nina. Nina, if you can put your two questions there for me. General for me, based off all you said. Thank you so much, Mama Magical. Really. Oh, you're so welcome. And thank the spirits. It's not me, my love. Okay. It's your spirits. I am just a vessel. But yeah, I always advise people that if you haven't had a reading in a while, you might want to kind of just get it shows you the big picture, right? Just a big overview of everything. I suggest people, I would say, I would suggest when people ask me all the time, I'm a magical, how often should you get a reading? I say once a month. That's if you don't do your own divination and you don't talk to your spirits yourself. You always want to be aligned with your spirits, even if it's just, okay, what's coming up for the next 30 days? So I can make sure that I stay aligned with all of my opportunities and success, and whatever obstacles there, we can address it, head on. But if you are somebody like me, I read for myself weekly with several different type of spirits. But again, if I would say if you don't divine at all, you don't do your own readings, you're not constantly checking in with your spirits, I say once a month is pretty decent. That should be okay. All right, Miss Nina. Where is Nina at? Is she still with us? Nina from the Cash App? We are still waiting on Nina. Tamara, look, you was not playing, okay? My listen, my website just let me know you booked. You was not. I know that's right. So when I come off alive, check your email, okay? All right. So let's see. Oh, Tamia. Hey, okay. Nina is Tamia. I mean, Tamia is Nina. Okay, yeah. Whatever. Go ahead and put your two questions in for me, my love. And then, guys, that is it. I have to wrap it up, y'all. I gotta wrap it up after that. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Samia, thank you so much for your donation of love. May it come back to you all. May it come back to you, excuse me, multiply you and your loved ones. Thank you so much. So your first question is, hey Mama Magical, hey Nina, will my kid I care for since birth return to us, or will he be adopted by who he's with now? Oh wow. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if he will return back to you. If that is looking favorable. In order for this kid to come back to you, it's going to be a fight. I will say that. hmm it's a fight that Spirit says it could be victorious on your side. Nevertheless, it's not going to be easy. It looks like whoever's they're trying to adopt this kid. This baby. They're trying to adopt this baby. I don't know how old he is, but all kids are babies to me. But it's like it might be a fight there, it might be a struggle for custody. I'm going to be real with you. Your second question is, how's my daughter's future? Education, respect, job, responsibilities. Future. Okay, let's see if your daughter should have some stability in the future. Let's see. Oh, your daughter's future looks very stable and promising. It looks like a lot of positive changes are going to come by way of the decision making that she makes. If she makes really good decisions, your daughter should actually be good. I love that. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands for stability and support from other people. Queen of Swords, somebody that's logical and smart and uses her intelligence. Her future looks very promising, and I love to see that for her. Yes, come through, Spirit. Uh-oh, guys, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Lordy. I forgot to do something, y'all. That's really important, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, you all. I'm still here. Okay, guys. So no, and Mama Magical is still here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Okay, y'all still. Oh Lord, listen to that echo. Okay, I think I caught up with everybody. Erica says, "How will I be able to get my questions? Do I need to wait till tomorrow?" Erica, did you donate already? I don't see your donation. Let me know if you donated already, and then I'll do it now before I get off. But if not, I will try my best, y'all, to be back on tomorrow evening. Oh, I just did a donation payment of $25 for 2 questions. Did I do it right? Okay, so you can put your 2 questions in. Erica, where did you donate? Let me know because I want to make sure I'm not missing nobody else's because I don't see it. Oh. Oh, so your daughter. Oh, yeah, I finished that with your daughter. I said that her first, I did a full reading on her before I even put y'all on hold. So what Spirit was saying was that her future looks bright. This is actually her cards here. They're still laid out. They say her future looks bright. As long as she leads with intelligence, she makes good decisions. I see a lot of good fortune and success on her behalf. I see a lot of progress and stability, especially if she teams up with the right people. They're definitely going to bring success for her future. So that was it. I was done with your daughter. Your daughter definitely got red on. You could even buffer back if you want to and listen to it. You're so welcome, love. What happened to Erica? Did Erica leave? So I'm gonna give Erica like 1 more minute to say something, then I have to go, y'all. If not, I will be back on here tomorrow. Love you too, Tamia. So yeah. Oh, yes, Samara, you on it though with what you just said. I just read your comment. Tamara says, "Yes, ma'am, I got to get out this space because it's difficult to read for myself because we want to hear what we want to hear, and it's easier to do that with self definitely exactly. If you know that you're in a place of biasness because you just too emotionally tied to your situation, which is normal, then you definitely should have somebody else do it on your behalf, or you wait until you get in a space of clarity and you have the ability to completely detach yourself from the situation and read on yourself objectively, then go forward with that. But even with myself, sometimes I have to have my elders check in behind my readings, especially if I'm in a situation that is, you know, tumultuous or just, comes with a lot of high emotion. I even still do that for myself. I don't play. Okay, Erica, put your 2 questions in for me, love. And then that's it, y'all. I got to wrap it up. So, Erica, please put your 2 questions on there for me. Thank you so much for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your family multiplied. Thank you so much for your support. And then I'm pretty sure I'm caught up at this point. So yeah, that's important. I mean, it's a gift and it's a skill to be able to read on yourself. A lot of people underestimate that it's a skill and they just pick up divination tools and read on themselves. But your mind could have you very distorted on your viewpoints, I would say, especially if you cannot release the desire for a particular outcome, then it ain't a good time to read on yourself. So yeah, so anytime you guys donate, do me a favor and make sure you post your 2 questions. So when I get to you, you can keep going. It's already there. I ain't got to stop. So that too, another benefit of that is when you walk away and you missed your reading, so to speak, if you leave your questions in the comments, I can still read for you anyway. And all of this is being recorded. So you can always play this back. Even when the live is ended, you still can play all of this back. Mm-hmm. Tamara says, I'm a great reader, just not for me because of that. I understand. Trust me, girl. I love you and thank you to Spirit for the first video of yours that was recommended so I can find you. Oh, I love you too, Tamara. And I thank Spirit for bringing you my way, girl. Nothing is by coincidence. I always say that. So I'm so happy that you are here. And I love the honesty because everybody cannot read for themselves. I'm telling you, even those of us that can, it's still times, it's wise. There are times that it's wise for you to have a second pair of eyes that you trust that is very skilled as well to come behind you and give you different points of view, advice, and perspective. That's really important. Oh, I am not greater. I think I see what you're saying. At least you know yourself. I always say the first steps to wisdom is to know thyself. Period. 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 So we just waiting on Miss Erica to post her 2 questions. And then it is a wrap for tonight, y'all, because I'm way past my time. Thank you so much again, Miss Erica. So your first question is about your job. I have a girl that works under me, Tina. She is fighting me every week, and my boss wants to fire us both. Ooh, I'm her manager. And I'm her manager. Uh-oh, conflict at the workplace. Y'all know when it comes to prosperity. Okay, I'm just waiting for the rest of your question. When it comes to prosperity, I do not believe in any negative energy in my space of money, okay? That will cause challenges with your money. It will cause your money to stop, like you say, for instance, by way of maybe getting fired. It's just too much. Your place of money should be very peaceful. Mercury in retrograde. Oh, Lord. Hey, Nightfall Bliss. We was just talking about that not too long ago. So let me know, Erica, what you want to know, what your question is, or what are your concerns about this situation? I'm pretty sure it's a very stressful situation for sure. We ain't worried about no Mercury in retrograde. We already know how to play the game. My boss got fired. Oh Lord, I know that is the talk of the job, child. So Erica says, would they move her out of my counter or do I need? Okay, so let's see if they're going to. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about her. I'm gonna worry about you. I'm gonna see what your spirit suggests. And if they're suggesting that it'll be best for you to find a new job. Let's see what your spirits say. Your spirits are definitely opening up the roads for you to find a new employment. They say you need to work around people that you get along with. Point blank, period. 3, the energy of communication, the energy of road opening as well. And it's also very holy and spiritual, number 3. And cycles too represents cycles in the Holy Trinity and so on and so forth. But above all, spirit is opening the roads for you to look for someone else. Look for something else because they're saying even if this works out, now it'll only be temporary. This job will continue to be very, very stressful for you. So they're encouraging you, you know, It shows the burden lifting. So I don't feel like the tension between the two of you will be too much longer. But it's like it's if it's not this thing, it's going to be something else, if that makes sense. So your spirits are encouraging you to not to say, quit tomorrow. Y'all know I never suggest that. But spirit is saying, go to your spirits about it. Ask for their blessings. Ask for them to, open the roads for you to find new employment so you can be successful with that and align you with the perfect job opportunities. Give them something in return for their love and their support of you, and you will be okay. And your spirits are by your side. They backing you up with this. They're just saying, don't lose hope and don't lose your faith. All will be well with you. But their most concern is if you can't get along with the people in your environment, they don't want you there. Point blank, period. You need to be around people that you can work with. That's really important because we always say the people that we spend time with the most outside of family are the people that we work with, period. So we want that to be as pleasant as possible. So that's what they're saying. So that's the main thing. They want you to find another job. Make it work for as long as you can make it work for, is what they're saying. But it looks like this thing between you and that lady, even if it gets a little bit better, that tension is what they're talking about. That's lingering problems that are unresolved. You can go ahead and put your second question in because Mama Magical gotta go, y'all. For I upset my spirits for being on here this late because I done already been warned. But yeah, y'all try to don't stress about, this retrograde. It's gonna be a lot of, hey, it is what it is. We are part of this universe. We have to learn to live it. But we also know how to work the system because we have been through if you here speaking with me tonight, you have been through plenty of retrogrades. You know how to move. I'm on another phone. My phone died. I just got back on. The devil is strong. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Erica. So if you didn't hear what I said, you could go ahead and start posting your second question. But what they were saying, the main thing is that your spirits are encouraging you to move on. They want you to be in a peaceful, non-stressful work environment. They're saying that the issue between you and your coworker, it may, let up just a little bit, but if it's not that, it's going to be something else, and that tension will still be there and lingering. You need to go to your ancestors, ask them for their support and their blessings, opening your roads up with your endeavors so you can be successful with your job. Don't quit tomorrow. Of course, you want to secure something, but they are trying to push you out of that environment. Like I said, it's bad juju to have issues and problems and challenges in the place of your money, in the place where your prosperity is supposed to be manifesting. That is not good. Okay, so I'm waiting on your second question. Hey, Zahir Jordan. My first time catching the live. Welcome. So what I normally do, I'm really off schedule. I usually only come on the weekends. This is Mama Magical and the late night crew, between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time. But since I missed 2 weekends, I had to make it up somehow because everybody was texting me. So that's why I'm here now. So listen, you must have been meant to be here, okay? You must have been meant to be here. Samira says, "Hey Erica, before you even said counter, I felt a beauty industry line of I had a similar experience working a counter." Okay, spirit is still talking to you, Erica. So you want to listen to that advice. She says she feel a beauty industry line of work. So your second concern is I haven't heard or seen my son in over a year. Okay. What's going on with that? And everybody, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Of course, if there's anything that has come out and you would like to explore it a little bit deeper and more intimately, you can always reach out to Mama Magical. And we could take it there. I will take you there. Spirit will take you there. But if anybody is on here that has bought my Love Conjure Condition Oil, thank you so much for your support, y'all. I truly appreciate it. I've been packing and wrapping all day, literally. So thank you guys so much. We get along great. He just disappeared off in Instagram and Facebook. Okay, so what exactly? I'm sure you're concerned. Are you concerned about his whereabouts or how he's doing? Let me know before I pull cards. I just want to be sure. Because that is unusual for him not to have contact with you, regardless if he is on social media or not. He should still be speaking to you. Yes, his phone number doesn't work. Okay. Let's just see the general energy around it. Your son. Let's make sure he's at least okay. We might not get everything, but let's just check on his well-being, if nothing else. Hmm. Yeah. If I was you, I would send out, I don't know. I just feel like he's in a space where he's not, it's either he's around people that don't make good decisions and it's affecting him. He's around questionable people with questionable character, or he is not making really good decisions in his life right now. And he may be going through something because of that. Especially also with that Queen of Cups energy, you need to tap into your intuition about this situation as it relates to your son. You're his mother. Definitely, if you can send the police his way, I would call the police, because if this at this point he's a missing person of interest. It's been over a whole year that you have not heard from your son. That is grounds for the police to be involved, to do some sort of investigation, or at least have them come over there, because what you can't do, they can. You can't track him down, they will. So that's what you need to do. And you need to do that immediately. Okay. And then I see this not, yeah, you need to stand on business about this situation, okay? Exactly. You're not trusting your intuition, cups in reverse. You're not listening. Listen to your instincts. You are his mother. You are connected to him spiritually. You need to call the authorities. First thing in the morning is what I want you to do. Hell, I called him tonight if it was my baby. Sure will. But if not, I mean, call non-emergency. Don't call 911. Call non-emergency, explain to them the situation, give them as much information as you can, and they will do what they have to do, and they will take it from there. Because at this point, it's been a year, he is a missing person at this point. Okay. Usually they say give it like what, when we to report a missing person, they have to be gone for like 48 hours. It's been a whole year. We're way beyond that point. So good luck to you on that. Hope come and update me if you can. Again, I'm usually on here every weekend, Friday through Sunday, but I may try to come on here tomorrow night. You're so welcome, my love. It's my pleasure. And thank you to the ancestors. It's not me. I'm just a vessel. Thank you. I hope to hear back from you soon. I hope everything is okay. Please let me know. Because that concerns me as a mother. That worries me as a mother of a boy. All right, my loves. Thank you, God. Yeah, I'm very concerned. Call the police. Yeah, I just don't like the feeling I'm getting. I'm not saying that is something terribly, wrong, but definitely there's something wrong and it needs to be addressed. All right. Thank you guys so much again. Thank you, my loves, for your support. I'm going to try my best to be back on here tomorrow night. If not, y'all know what time it is on the weekend. I will be back for a show Friday, Saturday, Sunday between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. East Central, excuse me, not Eastern, Central Time. And thank you guys for supporting me. I hope y'all listen to my podcast, because I'm dropping gems every Friday on there. Mama Magical is back, so check that out. And of course, if you guys have any questions about anything that came out, you want to go deeper than deep, you can always text or call Mama Magical or visit me at my website. I love you all. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, y'all be safe in these spiritual streets. Peace and blessings. Good night, my loves. Good night, my late night crew. Thanks for kicking it with me.